We'd like to welcome you to our puppet show from the Carroll County Public Library. I'm Miss Denise, one of your puppeteers here today.
And I'm Miss Lana, your other puppeteer here today.
That's right. And today, our puppet show will be Little Red Riding Hood. You know, we do a lot of things in the department where we work called the Outreach Department. We drive the Storytime Express down the road. Perhaps maybe you've been in that Storytime Express when you were in your daycare. We do so many things, but one of our favorite things that we do is the puppet show. But before we do our puppet show, we have to go get some information so that we know what our set should look like and what our puppet should look like. So for Little Red Riding Hood, we went and found, you guessed it, we get information from books. So we looked at some books. First, we looked at the traditional story of Little Red Riding Hood.
Yep. Many of you have probably heard the story of Little Red Riding Hood. And if you haven't, that's okay, because you're going to hear it today. But maybe your grown-ups heard that story too, and people have told that story for a long time. And so there are a lot of people who tell that story in the same kinds of ways. And that's what these books are. So these are the first books that we looked at to figure out how we wanted to tell the story. So we looked at books that told it in the traditional kind of way, like this one. This one has really beautiful illustrations, and it tells the story. It's got Little Red Riding Hood. She's got her red hood on, her red cape, and the big bad wolf. He's going to be in all these traditional stories as well. And we have all these different books that tell the same traditional story, but the illustrations are a little different, and maybe they're written a little bit differently too. These illustrations are really different. Still tells that traditional story the same way, but as you can tell, these illustrations are really simple, and the words are really simple as well. But it still tells that same traditional story of Little Red Riding Hood.
Another type of Little Red Riding Hood book that we looked at were books from other cultures. The first book I want to share with you is Federico and the Wolf. In this Little Red Riding Hood, it is actually a boy, but he is wearing a red hood. And this book is about the Hispanic culture, and in it there are so many beautiful, colorful pictures. You can take a look at those. This is a really fun book that I think you would enjoy, Federico and the Wolf. Another book that I would recommend is Pretty Salma, and this is a Red Riding Hood story from Africa. And as you can see, our Little Red Riding Hood looks nothing like the traditional Little Red Riding Hood. She has a basket on her head, and she's wearing some very unique clothes. And look at the wolf. He's very different looking than the wolf in our traditional book. So again, these are books about different cultures, but still takes of Little Red Riding Hood.
Sometimes people like to tell stories with a twist. Maybe you like to tell stories with a twist too. Well, that's what these authors did. They took the traditional story of Little Red Riding Hood and they decided to change things up to tell the story a little bit differently. Like this book. Honestly, Red Riding Hood was rotten. So what if you told the story of Little Red Riding Hood, but from the wolf's perspective? Maybe Little Red Riding Hood wouldn't be the good one in the story in that one. Maybe the wolf might be the good guy in that story. You could tell it that way. That's kind of the way that this author decided to tell it. Little Red Reading Hood and the Misread Wolf. Now, what if Little Red Riding Hood didn't wear a red cape? That's what this author decided to do. This Little Red Riding Hood loses her red cape and has to wear a blue one. Do you think that will change anything in the story? You'll have to read it and find out. Now, I know a lot of you like graphic novels. What if you told the story of Little Red Riding Hood in a graphic novel? And in this graphic novel, Little Red Riding Hood is a superhero too. So that one would be a good one to check out if you like graphic novels. Now, what if Little Red Riding Hood wasn't even a human? What if Little Red Riding Hood was a pencil? This book is called Little Red Writing. So if you want a silly take on Little Red Riding Hood, books like these are a great thing to look for at the library.
And now we are ready to present to you our version of Little Red Riding Hood.
We hope you enjoy the show. Oh, hello, friends. I'm Little Red Riding Hood's father, and I'm making a nice breakfast for her this morning. I wonder where she's at. Red! Red, where are you at? Breakfast is ready!
I'm coming, Dad.
You know, her real name is Scarlet Rose, but everyone calls her Red because of the red cape her grandmother made for her. She wears it all the time. Oh, there you are, Red. Are you ready for some breakfast?
Oh, Dad, it sure smells good in here, but you know what? Look, I already had my breakfast. I ate all of my cereal.
Oh well, that's just more for Mom and me.
Hey, where is Mom anyway?
Oh, she's in her yoga class. She'll be back in about an hour. But in the meantime, I've got a job for you to do today, Red.
Oh, Dad, do we have to cut down some trees?
No trees today, dear.
Oh, are we gonna go look for night crawlers?
Oh no, it's too early for that.
Ah, I don't have to do the dishes, do I?
Nope, you're on dish duty tomorrow. You see, your grandma's been feeling sick, so I made some of her favorite prune applesauce bran muffins and got her some fresh fruit from the farmer's market. And I need you to take it to her. You can just set the basket inside the door and then give her a great big air hug. We don't want you getting sick now, do we?
Oh, that sounds great, Dad. I'll just go get my backpack.
Oh, that girl in her backpack. She takes it everywhere she goes. You know, her grandma lives on the other side of the forest, but Red's been walking there by herself for a little over a year now. I sure hope she remembers the rules.
Here we go, Dad. I've got the backpack.
Oh goodness, let's see what you got in here. You got pencils and Post-it notes and, oh, here's your cell phone. That'll come in handy. And, moldy pizza. Red. Ugh, that's gross. I don't think much else is gonna fit in there. And the muffins, they'll get squished. Good thing I've got a nice basket all made up for you. And your cell phone can go right in here.
Well, Dad, I do like my backpack. I think it's really cool, but I don't want the muffins to get squished, so all right, I'll take the basket.
Okay, here you go. Now, let's go over the rules. Stay on the path.
Don't worry, Dad.
Oh, and don't dilly-dally. Go straight to Grandma's.
Don't worry, Dad.
Oh, and don't talk to strangers.
Oh, Dad, don't worry.
And don't eat the muffins. They're for Grandma.
I won't eat the muffins. I don't even like those kind of muffins.
Oh, hey, Red, if you get back before dark, maybe we can shoot some hoops.
Oh, that'd be really cool. All right, Dad, I'm on my way, because you know I'm fast like da-da-da-da-da, Wonder Woman.
Oh, that Red.
Oh, stay on the path. Go straight to Grandma's. Don't dilly-dally. Don't talk to strangers. And don't eat the muffins. Gee, what does Dad think I am, a little girl? Oh, boy. If I stay on this path, it'll take forever, but look! There's a shortcut over there behind the wall at the meadow. I think I might try to take it.
My button, my 4 groovy buttons. My button, my 4 groovy buttons. Oh yeah.
Hey, look everybody, it's Pete the Cat. I just love Pete the Cat books, don't you? Hey Pete, what's up?
Me. Oh no.
Uh-oh, what happened, Pete?
I just lost one of my 4 groovy buttons.
Oh, don't cry.
Goodness knows, buttons come and buttons go. It's all good. But where are you going today, Little Red?
Oh, Pete, I'm going to see my grandma. She's not feeling very well, and so I'm bringing her a basket of goodies to cheer her up. But, you know, I was thinking of taking a shortcut to Grandma's, and then I can get home even faster.
A shortcut. Cool. Well, if you see my button along the way, be sure and let me know. I'm just gonna keep singing my song. See you, Little Red. My button, my 3 groovy buttons.
Oh, that Pete. Hey, here's the shortcut. I think I'm going to take it. Here I go!
Gee, I don't know why Dad made such a big deal about staying on the path. This shortcut is easy peasy, and why, I'll be to Grandma's and then home in no time at all. Did you hear that? What was that? There's no monsters or any wild things around here. What was that? Oh no! I know I heard something this time. So that's where the wild things are. You come down right now, you wild things. You know what? I've always wanted to be queen of the wild things. I know. Let the wild rumpus begin. Let's gnash our terrible teeth. Let's show our terrible claws. Let's roll our terrible eyes. And let's roar our terrible roars. Now stop! That wild rumpus sure was fun, but I've got to be going to Grandma's now.
Please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so.
Oh, not today, you wild things. I've got to go. Bye!
Chicken airplane soldier. Froggy! What? Come inside, dear. It's time to go to the puppet show. Okay, Mom. Now, where was I? Chicken airplane soldier. Chicken airplane soldier. Froggy! What? Don't forget to log your books on Beanstack. Okay, Mom. Oh, yeah. I read 8 books, so that means I get to earn a prize today.
Oh, hey, Froggy, what's up?
I read I'm fixing to go to the library with my mom.
Oh, you know, Froggy, I just love the library, and summer reading is so much fun.
It sure is. Hey, what you got in the basket? It sure smells good. Is it shoe fly pie?
No, Froggy. These are muffins for my grandma now.
Ah!
Oh, are you okay, Froggy?
Yeah, I'm okay. Froggy! What? It's time to go. Okay, Red, I gotta go. See you later.
Bye, Froggy. Oh, boy. All this walking sure is making me tired and hot. I wish I could go for a dip like Froggy did, but I've got to be on my way.
I know, it's a little cliche, a wolf in the woods, but I'm reading this here book, Paleo Diets. I've been telling people for years, eat meat, but do they listen to me? No siree. No, I'm so hungry. I guess I could try some of these here gooseberries. Ah, bleh, bleh. Ugh. That doesn't taste anything like tender goose. Oh, what I would give for a corn doggy on a stick, or a piggy in a blanket. Oh, then I could use my fang floss. Someone's coming down the path. Must be lunch.
Uh-oh, a stranger. My dad said not to talk to any strangers, and that's you!
Oh, allow me to introduce myself, my dear. I am your polite, charming, and hungry neighbor in the woods.
Oh, well, I guess if you're a neighbor, then it's okay to talk to you.
Sure is. Oh, what a lovely red cape you're wearing. It reminds me of the color of strawberry jam. And I do so love a little jam with my lunch.
Oh, you know, my grandma made it for me. I love it, and I like to pretend it's my superhero cape.
That's what I'm talking about. One hero sandwich coming up. What a nice grandmother you have. Does she live far from here?
Oh, she just lives at the end of the forest, and I should be on my way and get going to take her treats.
Oh, just one moment. I don't mean to delay you, but all grandmothers love flowers, don't they?
Oh, yes.
Well, look over there. Why don't you pick her a few?
Well, that's a great idea. I think I'll do that.
Take your time, my dear. While she's dilly-dallying, picking posies, I'll just sneak over to Grandma's house and put my sneaky plan into action.
Achoo!
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange.
Orange who?
Aren't you glad it's your favorite granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood, and I've brought a special treat for you?
Well, just lift the latch, dear, and come on in.
Surprise! What big eyes you have, Grandma.
Well, of course I have big eyes. You scared me, you horrid thing. No wolves allowed.
Oh, she got me right between the eyes. Oh, where did she go? Where's she at? Oh, she got away. I guess I'll have to switch to plan B. Oh, looky here. Grandma's nightgown. I know. I'll dress up like Grandma, get into the bed, and wait for Little Red Riding Hood to come in. Pardon me while I get dressed. How do I look? She'll never know it's me.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nose.
Knows who?
I knows another knock-knock joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Otis.
Otis who?
Oh, 'tis a great day to visit you, Grandma.
Hardy har har. Just lift the latch and come inside, my dear.
Hi, Grandma. I brought you some treats.
Just bring them over here by the bed. Come closer.
You know, Grandma, I think I'll stay right here. You know, I have to socially distance and all that. Grandma, what big hairy arms you have.
The better to hug you with, my dear.
Grandma, what big pointy ears you have.
The better to hear you with, my dear.
Grandma, what stinky feet you have. Pooey! I can smell them all the way over here. Pooey!
The better to race you with, my dear.
Grandma, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, Grandma, what big teeth you have.
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Take that!
Oh, not the eyes again. Oh, that trigger finger must run in the family. Where did she go? Where's she at? Where did she go? Where's she at?
Here I am to save the day. Take that, Mr. Wolf. Ha! Just in the nick of time. Boy, I sure am glad Grandma came and got me. Red! It's safe to come in now, Red.
Oh, hi, Dad. Is Grandma okay?
She sure is. She'll be along as soon as she gets done at her doctor's appointment. But as for you, Mr. Wolf, you off to the zoo with you. You won't be bothering anyone around here anytime soon.
That's right, Dad, and I guess we can say we'll all live happily ever after.
Oh, and this is the end of our tale.
The